Yo, what it do? It's your boy Joey Sings, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. What it do, my backup singers? It is your boy Joey Sings, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video. If this is your first time seeing this, face, subscribe as well as that bell so you guys don't miss out on brand new videos like this. So you guys, it is that time of the week, of the day. Shane Dawson is back with part 3 of the Mind of Jake Paul. You guys, this time we are introducing ourselves to the family of Jake Paul. Y'all, look, I'm ready to see the family, to see where he come from, to see if they all just as cuckoo as Cocoa Puffs as he is. You guys, without further ado, let's dive into the video. Alright, you guys, have the video pulled up right here. I am pressing play. Let's get it. Here we go. When it's time to leave, like, get me out.
So, okay, I wanted to like jump in and do an update and also a disclaimer and also an apology. That's a lot. I do actually want to apologize because there was some backlash from people feeling offended and feeling like I was making a horror movie out of an illness or disorder. And I 100% understand. I think I got carried away with the whole like, ooh, I can make this scary. And I love editing scary stuff. And I didn't completely think it through. And like to treat a person like a scary monster is like not cool. And I shouldn't have done that. So I apologize for that. Another thing I saw was people saying it's insensitive that you are like trying to diagnose Jake without him knowing. The truth is, he knew the whole time.
Did Shane tell you what it was really about? Yes, he did. He told me before the series started what it was really about. I was like, yeah, bro, like, go for it. Like, let's do it.
In episode 1, I said...
That part. Y'all need to be quiet.
I do want to sit down with, like, a professional to get their opinion on that. And I told him I'm going to do that, but I cut it out. And the reason I cut that out was because I was like, oh, no, I want to be, like, more mysterious, which I shouldn't have done. There are things he doesn't know.
This is definitely, like, new territory for us.
So, that's what's happening.
Oh Lord, he done jumped to part 4. I was shook.
Today's episode is about his family. Now, this is the disclaimer part. His mom. I know she's not loving this series and she's taking it kind of hard, and I understand. 100%. It's her son. It's her family. It's like these are real people, right? These aren't just characters in a YouTube video. These are actual real people. And after learning so much more throughout the last month and a half,
his mom looks so peaceful.
Why the mom makes videos the way she does. And you're gonna see some of her videos today, and you're gonna be like, oh, it's not great. But then when you find out why, it just kind of makes sense. And now I feel kind of bad.
She is probably the only person older than me who could really get through to him about most things.
Aww.
So I don't want like a bunch of people to go hate on Jake's mom. Like, I just don't want that. She doesn't deserve that. And you'll see why. But speaking of the family,
I feel like Jake's mom is like the rock. Like, she's the one that keeps everybody sane.
I talked to Logan. I've been afraid of Logan this whole time.
And that's a fact! That's truth, guys. That's how life works.
I didn't want to go into this like trying to expose Logan or talk about Logan. It was about Jake. But then the more I fell down the holes and the more I realized and researched and the more I learned about sociopaths and the more I learned from Jake personally and people in his family and people that talk about Logan.
I'm really nervous, guys. Like, it's my first big scene in my first big Hollywood movie. I just want to, I'm just kidding, yo, freaking hell. This is what I was born to do, bro.
The more I was like, I can't not talk about this because it's Jake's brother. They were raised by the same people. Like, this is connected. I never talked to Logan directly and said, hey, just letting you know I'm doing this. Because everybody said I didn't have to. Everybody's like, he's not going to care. He didn't care about filming a dead body. Why would he care about what Shane Dawson's doing on fucking YouTube? But like, that was how my brain worked. So he tweeted, I'm going to make a response video.
Yoda.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we stand. I am like oh my god, this is so weird. What
I'm
is
here for this.
No, I gave up on answering that question a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, dog, I think what you're creating is fucking incredible, in all caps.
Okay.
I know you're a good guy with good intentions. I just feel like the audience might be slightly ignorantly misled, and I want to address a couple of those things. I trust you. And I was like, whoa. First of all, thank you. Wait, so do you think you might be a sociopath? There was a couple things I didn't read in that message that kind of seemed like it. I was like, do you think you're a sociopath? Or like, what do you mean? And then he said, I'm on the sociopath spectrum. Okay.
Shay's like, wait, okay.
I never lose.
So I'm not a therapist. Katie's not around, so I don't know what all this means, but I'm going to say, I'm going to kind of go over it. He said, I'm on the sociopathic spectrum. I wouldn't say I'm a sociopath, but I would absolutely say I have sociopathic tendencies. And at the beginning of the year, I was at a place in my life where they got the best of me and they consumed me, which is when it gets dangerous, obviously. Life is more complex than he's a sociopath or he's not. Jake, for example, definitely has tendencies, as we all do. Which is interesting, as we all do. But he's also nice and empathetic as fuck. And at random times and off camera, he's so nice for no reason, like feeding the homeless. This is a trait he's had that I've always envied. That was
Aww.
kind of interesting.
That's so wild to have the emotion of envy about somebody having other emotions like that.
Right.
That
That
just
is
doesn't make any sense. But I guess
deep.
it kind of does.
It's right. It's complicated, right?
Definitely shake worthy.
Because if you feel empathy, then you're not a full sociopath. He said, of course I feel empathy. The level at which I feel it differs for each topic or subject, though. And then I was like, if you want to talk to me in person for the series, like, I'll like let you take control of that conversation because I'm actually very curious. I've never heard somebody admit that they have sociopathic tendencies. That is fascinating to me, right? And I don't know if he's manipulating me or if he's like, I don't really know, but I have to respect him for saying that and for being like okay with me saying that he said that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've seen videos of Logan like at funerals, right? He's talked about this. He doesn't cry at funerals. He vlogged at a funeral.
Everyone is gonna die. And I'm sorry, like I hate to be the one to break it to you, but death is going to happen. It's inescapable.
So he didn't have empathy in that situation. But is that his fault? No. If he has sociopathic tendencies.
And I think you're emotionally, you can say I'm full of shit anymore.
Nah, I know what you're going to say.
You know, emotionally you're just not connected to death the way I am, for example.
I think he is right. I shouldn't be pointing a finger.
This is so deep already. Like the first couple minutes, I'm just like, wait,
But
what?
I'm really fucking excited about this new chapter because, like, this is a shit I'm interested in. Like, whoa. Logan Paul just said he has sociopathic tendencies. Logan Paul just admitted to that. And I like that because it makes sense.
Yeah.
If he would have just said that from the beginning and said, like, dude, I have sociopathic tendencies. I was raised a certain way that made this happen. Trauma, whatever. And, like, I don't have an empathy switch or something. Sometimes it doesn't turn on. And it didn't turn on. And it's a fucking disorder. I think everybody would have been like, huh. Right? If it's 1 in 25 people, there's a lot of fucking people hiding out there who are afraid
That
to
is
admit
so
that they have
true, so
tendencies.
true.
I guess they're not afraid. I don't know. It's
Let me think where, there's a...
Oh no, see that's crazy. You're not gonna put no spine in your face.
It's like, okay.
Not in my face.
It's like,
No, no, no.
I guess it's wild.
And then the last point I want to make is that we are not all abusive monsters or serial killers. A lot of us are just completely written off as abusive.
And that's what Logan said in his first DM to me, that he said, I think people are getting confused and thinking sociopath and psychopath are the same thing, and they're not. He's like, I am not a psychopath. He's like, I'm not a sociopath, I just have tendencies. But I'm not a psychopath for sure. And a psychopath is somebody that was born that way. It's in the brain. A sociopath is made.
You guys saw it. My family is so lighthearted, and although we did get serious and we did mourn, what today was a celebration. Sometimes you might feel things, which I think are okay as an actor. Like I'm feeling emotions. It's a good thing.
Are we gonna fucking do it?
Ooh, what even is that conversation?
Exactly.
Paul being like,
Yeah.
tendencies. I mean, just being, because I don't want to talk to somebody that
Oh,
really is
man.
like, it's not my.
Oh yeah, oh man, you've been wanting to talk to a person with sociopath tendencies. If it just happens to be Logan.
It'll be iconic, yes. That'll be a conversation to have, honey.
What the heck are you doing?
Ready? Here we go. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Who does that?
Do it. Now I challenge all the Jake Paulers to do it.
Yo, I can never be as cool as my dad. I'm never gonna be as cool as.
My heart just, no. Hope none of them kids did that. You can't do that to children.
Dude, what are you doing? Dude, I've been tased before. It doesn't affect me. What?
This man just got tased and stood there.
Oh, maybe if I go to his channel and search like oldest videos.
Oh yeah.
Jake Paul, Daily Life 1.
I love that intro. I'm sorry. It made me want to dance. It really did make me want to dance.
I'm running it.
We just run the red lights.
Swag. Hashtag tool swag. Why are you always trying to jump out the window? Don't jump. No, don't jump.
Sound like the dog not to jump out the window. That's good.
Actually, if you jump, you can actually land in the pool. So if you want to jump,
Yeah.
come on, jump in the pool. 2 seconds ago. This is my bait catcher. This is how I catch bait.
What in the world? She's like, what am I watching? Why am I watching this? Some things cannot be unseen. His facial expressions are live.
Sorry. Am I hurting anyone?
What's up, guys? So that's the end of love.
So he was recording on his phone with the selfie stick, right? That's what I'm looking at. That's cute.
I'm super tired.
Shane is like, what in the world? Hey, Jake Paul. I'm sorry, I liked it. That was cute.
So.
Shane is questioning everything right now.
So. Kind of the worst. Listen, all I saw was, breaking the law, telling an animal to kill themselves,
Jump in the pool.
telling your friends to beat each other up,
Come on.
laughing at a security guard,
Am I hurting anyone?
saying you're gonna catch a girl with a net.
Damn it.
Anything else? No dead body.
True. Have you ever been around somebody like that?
I love Shane and Andrew together. Like, oh my goodness. They make the best team ever.
I don't think we're gonna be friends. I don't think we're gonna hang out.
Right.
I don't.
Why not? Sorry.
I want to cancel this. Is it too late?
It's too late, Shane. It's too late.
I have hope. I still have hope.
For
This
what?
is gonna be fine. I don't know.
Love this. Oh, later that night.
Okay. So, I feel like something I haven't done yet is look into Jake's parents. Getting to know the parents will help me understand the child and why Jake is the way he is. Usually, I would just meet them, but luckily, both his parents are on YouTube. So this is the dad.
That does make it easy. You can just pull up a
I've
YouTube
heard
channel.
weird things about the dad.
I've definitely heard his stuff, yeah. Like on Phil DeFranco or Keemstar.
But Deji said that Jake Paul and Logan Paul's father, Greg Paul,
Kid, GP's out.
Right. I don't know.
The daddy attacking fans?
Yeah, 'cause I haven't
Okay.
seen it.
What's this video called?
This is called. Sorry, this video is called Logan Paul's Dad is Extremely Creepy. Alright, I'll judge for myself.
In light of recent events regarding Logan Paul filming a dead guy, left me with a couple of questions that I'd like answered. The most important question being, why is Logan Paul Logan Paul? I got to thinking about that the past couple of days, and I came to the conclusion it 100% has everything to do with parenting. And that's what happened here.
Wow.
So, whose nuts did Jake Paul and Logan Paul come from? Alright? The culprit here is none other than Vlog Dad Greg Paul.
Yo, what's happening, folks?
And if you think this is cringy, we're just getting started. Ohio workout routine. Savages only.
Now my dad is like, yo, I'm a better kisser than you. I got more experience, bro. Dad, there's only one way to settle this. We have to kiss the same girl. So am I picking the girl? And then you have to guess. You have to say 1, 2, or 3 was the best. Okay? All right. Contestant number 3, step on up.
Are you serious? That is cringy.
I don't want to like. I don't want
Shay's like,
family
ugh.
but I almost feel like that might be inevitable. I mean, I guess if this is like a whole deep dive investigation on why he is the way he is, then we have to look at the.
I mean, that's like, I went to school for psychology. That's like the #1 thing that they talk about.
There's like news about the dad.
Nick Crompton reveals
Yeah, this is
Jake
crazy.
Paul's dad abused Team 10 members and employees. Greg Paul, the dad of Jake and Logan Paul, has reportedly completely taken over Jake and Logan's businesses. People had an issue with being verbally abused, watching their coworkers be fired around them, and not being kept in the loop. Apparently, Greg Paul doesn't know how to act. He calls people and derogatory terms at work.
Get out.
If that's true, then that definitely counts as verbal abuse, and we'll have to wait and
I want to talk to Nick about that. See if he wants to talk about it. Which one should I click on? My ears are crooked, or I stole Jake's diamond ladybug?
What is this? What channel is it?
This is Dawson.
Is that him? Oh, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Who did that?
What
Which one
in
did
the
that?
world?
You guys like my new shoes? What happened?
What in
Dad
the
is
world?
walking in the background. The dog is barking. The girl's holding it, and then Jake and Logan are trying to tell the dog to be quiet. And then Logan grabs a plate and smashes it right in front of the dog. And he's like, "Be quiet," like it's like a joke. And the dad's just like watching.
Like my new shirt.
You guys like my new shirt?
What
It's
kind
not
of...
like it's not like they
what?
kicked the dog or something, right? But like the fact that they broke a plate that close to a dog,
It's on camera.
and it's on camera, and the dad, and nobody's acting like it's crazy. It's
Crazy. It's crazy.
It was Logan that did it. Not to stick up for Jake. But Jake was like just kind of watching. Calm down. It's okay, buddy.
Like, that's next level.
Aww.
What are you looking at?
He took his shirt off. We got on sexual.
What kind of... Don't click play. But click play. Come on.
Like, you're exporting a little bit.
Okay. Hold my thoughts until I see more of them. Are they together?
I don't think so. I've never seen them like in the same place.
Oh wow, mom's not even in dad's other channels. That's a messy divorce. You don't put her in the box, bro?
What?
You can put it in your box, bro? Really?
Paul's mom. Oh my god, is that her son naked?
Where?
In the ziplining one? Like a
Whoa. Literally. What is this? Literally, what is going on?
What?
This is like too confusing to even understand.
I'm gonna give everything a benefit of a doubt until I meet all these people. What I hope is going on is the mom has no fucking idea what's happening, and neither does the dad, and they're just vlogging, and then maybe somebody's making their thumbnails and titles.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what we're gonna do. I vlog but really, Mom?
Oh my god. Okay. What do I click on? Oh, okay, with eggplant. Wait, what? With eggplant. TMI with Logan and eggplant.
Literally.
Cringe. The cringe. It's so real.
Do I click on a hero or her talking about her singing dick? That's what it is.
I don't know.
I'll start with the TMI.
That intro though. That intro though.
That was epic. I'm not gonna, I mean, let's just keep
Like that intro though.
Oh, Transformers shit. So far, I'm in.
So today, I decided, since there's not a lot going on, to watch Logan's vlog. I just had to comment and get involved.
Take your parent's hand, which I liked as a young man.
That's Greg's fault. Greg should have taught Logan to walk up to the door and shake parents' hands. That's the boy's job. I mean, the dad's job, to teach the boy. Greg didn't do that either, though. Wow.
Was she just like dissing?
Oh,
her
yeah.
ex?
Yes, she was.
Well,
She was coming for the daddy.
Kind of telling. He didn't do that either. What does that even mean?
Now I don't even feel bad about getting involved in family drama because they literally are doing it. They're having family drama in their vlogs.
Literally, yeah.
Why did Dad beat my ass when I was growing up? Dad beat your ass? What you talking about, dude?
Does vlog mom reveal who she likes better, Logan or Jake?
That's depressing and kind of sad. Like, why would you're not supposed to choose between your kids. Like, you don't do that.
Good afternoon, Emily. How are you? I just...
In the suicide board. It's just like, I saw Logan's video, it did pretty good.
Oh.
Anyways, here's my Q&A.
Is that going to... Are you going to keep doing them today?
Hey man, I have to say a joke or else I'm going to have a breakdown.
Please do not have a breakdown. Shit, it's okay.
Emily. Say hi to the family.
Jason.
That is, you guys. Goofing with me. Are you vlogging?
What's
Yeah.
that?
I'm so excited. Look what came. Look. Yeah. Yes. I know, so I didn't open it yet. I'm opening it on my vlog. With you on the phone. Look at the mess it's making. I know, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that is sad.
Okay. I feel so fucking uncomfortable. What do I do?
That is emotionally. That is sad. That is super heartbreaking.
I've never vlogged a birthday gift before. I love you too, honey.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Okay, that is revelation number 1.
Seeing Shane like eyes water up is really hitting me. Like, I feel like I'm gonna cry. If I see Shane cry, I'm gonna cry.
Right? Justin Bieber has done a lot of the same things that Jake has done, right? Like
Yeah, 100%.
speeding.
For driving recklessly through their neighborhood.
And this is the kind of behavior that is unacceptable to be done by anybody, anywhere.
Justin Bieber admits to cheating on Selena Gomez. Cops were called for excessive loud noise.
Imagine if Justin's mom and dad were vloggers, and imagine if Justin Bieber's mom put up a video called "Who Do I Love Better? Which Child Do I Love Better?" and had Bieber in the thumbnail. I think as a society, we would all be like, "Oh, that's so fucking sad. Oh, that's so sad for Justin Bieber," right? I think everybody would feel that way. It would be like
That's
a
so
story
true.
on TMZ. It would be like a thing.
Yeah.
Because Jake is hateable and fun to hate, it's like nobody's talking about
Oh.
Oh man. Right. Whoa. When you put it like that, because that just seems so like, I don't know what the word is for that.
Wow, look who's here. It's Jerica. Time to go, guys. You're so mean to me. You need to leave.
No, that wasn't mean to you. That's just like, that's what I'm saying. She didn't even look at you.
Erica doesn't want to be on camera, don't you get it?
But neither did Jake.
I know. Morning, Jaker.
You got sleep and beauty.
Yeah. Okay. Love you too, guys.
When Jake walked out, he literally turned back around after he saw his mom was down there vlogging like he didn't want to come down. I'm sure that the mom loves them. And I don't blame her, because I think she's probably so excited that people are like watching and she has a vlog channel. Maybe she's feeling a little bit like, oh, I have a thing too.
100,000 subscribers. Vlog mom. Look at that. I love it, you guys, and it's all because of you.
But what was their childhood like? Were there no boundaries? And I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll ask Jake about it. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, I don't know, but
Maybe he wants you to, you know.
I'm definitely like shook and confused right now.
Why is he wanting to do a video with you too? That's another thing. Maybe he kind of is hoping that somebody kind of swoops in and kind of helps him with stuff like this.
like if he actually talks about this stuff and is real about it, like that's gonna fuck me up. Which I can't do because people are gonna say like, oh, you're fucking like trying to make him look good and you're fucking whatever. Like that's all you do, Shane. You cry with people and you make them look good. Like
I kind of feel a little bad for him too.
I don't want to say I feel bad for him because people are gonna think I'm fine.
No, I get it. I mean, I definitely get it. I mean, maybe
People are going to say what they want to say. At the end of the day, you have a heart. You feel bad for Jake. You have the right to feel bad for Jake.
around him, maybe that's not even who he really is.
We're not making this serious. We're not walking in your shoes right now, so
Everything in my life is one big dysfunctional.
Yo, yo, yo! If you're new here, my name is Jake Paul, and this is my channel. I'm currently 19 years old. I live in Los Angeles with my friends Team 10. I'm an actor in a couple of movies, and I make videos online for you guys. There's a lot more to the story, and today I'm going to draw it out for you. My parents' names are Greg Paul and Pamela Stemnick. They already had another kid named Logan Paul, so this made us brothers, and he was older by 2 years. Logan was also a savage. And I spent my whole life with him basically side by side. My mom gave me my nice and caring side, while my dad gave me my manly and hard-working side. My mom was a nurse. My dad used to be in the Army and then became a real estate agent. And from the time I can remember, my parents instilled in Logan and I a great work ethic and a competitive spirit. Whatever we did, we wanted to be the best at, and we had the work ethic to match that. My brother and I would always train and work out to become better at playing football. My dad, Logan, and I would train all the time and push our limits to become better athletes. We would always see who could run faster, do more push-ups, and so on. Right around this time, my dad bought my brother and I a camera so we could record our football games, watch them back, and see how we could improve. My mom would be the filmer, and she was also our biggest fan. And our dad was the head coach of our Pee Wee team. Football aside, Logan and I took the camera and
see, everything sounds so cliche.
Competitive spirit things a lot.
Logan and I took the camera and started filming random stuff we did around our house. We started watching YouTube videos as our form of entertainment. Our favorite channel was called Smash. We loved their videos and wanted to create our own channel. So, being the savages we were, we did. And we called it Zoosh. God damn it, Logan, what were we thinking? It was almost the exact same as Smash. In the meantime, my parents had started fighting and eventually got a divorce. The This was a bit of a hard time for Logan and I, but at the end of it, it taught us a lot about life. By the time I was in middle school, as you can imagine, I was the class clown. Always causing trouble, making jokes, and I couldn't sit still. I didn't like school. I still don't. In 8th grade, our class would go on a trip to Washington, D.C. at the end of the year. But you couldn't go on the trip if you had 15 behavior strikes. By the middle of the year, I had 14. So, I became a good kid for the rest of the year and got to go on the trip. Savage. As a freshman, I no longer wanted to go to the NFL. Football just wasn't as fun anymore, and wrestling seemed to interest me more.
Can I just say something? Not to like diagnose or like get you whatever, but like I don't know if like it doesn't seem like it's a coincidence that like his parents broke up. He said he was going through a hard time, which led to him getting 14 behavioral strikes. And then he decided football's boring and now I want to wrestle. Like that's a kid with a fuck ton of anger issues.
The only word
So true.
football was wrestling.
Yeah. That's something who needs to take out all that anger and they can't do it at home. So they do it.
It's just making me think. My mind is blown.
After wrestling season, I found myself lost. I didn't know what my future looked like. I didn't know what I wanted to do. This went on for a couple of months until I found out about the Navy SEALs. It was everything I loved. Hard work, mental toughness, guns, fast vehicles, competition. For the next couple of months, that's all I could think about and do. Until summer came and Logan said to me, we should start making videos again. I was so down. Randomly, 2 weeks later, this app called Vine had just came out. I told my bro about it and he loved it too. 2 weeks later, we got into a competition, of course, on who could get more followers. So, here we were in the middle of spending hours in
This fucking competition shit sucks.
Yeah. Well,
That's the worst.
they train us to have a competitive spirit. They're trying to get them to be better at football, like go to the NFL. Like they kind of train them to do this.
I realized that I could make money from making videos. This was amazing. I didn't know what to do except freak out. It got to a point where I would go to wrestling tournaments and the competition would ask to take pictures with me or be freaking out. Sometimes, though, they would film me if I lost and post it on Vine talking that smack talk. The videos just made me laugh, though. The bad part about Hall of Fame money is that attracts haters. People in my school, the kids that I grew up with, started hating on me. They would talk so much smack and tweet me the nastiest things. At first, this really upset me, and it was hard to deal with. My mom would see the haters and call their moms and yell at them. Love you, Mom. Eventually, though, I realized that they were just jealous, and that was their way of expressing it. I knew that I could turn my internet fame into something massive. And so that's what I set out to do. On my last day of school, I said goodbye. Most kids were still talking smack, and a teacher even asked me, what are you going to do when social media dies? On my way out, I just smiled and waved. They didn't understand the vision. 17 and in Los Angeles with a lot to prove, I started grinding every day trying to make things happen. I started by going to acting classes, improv classes, and meeting with anyone I could. But I knew I wanted to do social media, acting, and business. This is when I created Team 10. It started with Alyssa and I, and kept growing, and then now we're growing more and more each month. Eventually, while all of this was happening, I then got called into audition for Disney Channel's new show called Bizarre Park. It was intimidating and nerve-wracking. My brother said to me, either come back Dirk, or come back on your shield. After a couple of auditions and
What
beating
does
out
that
the other
mean?
actors, I came back Dirk. I remember getting the call and just freaking out. I legit almost cried. It was a dream come true. I filmed the first season of the show already, and we start filming season 2 here in a couple months. The other week, I got to do the infamous, hi, I'm Jake Paul, and you're watching Disney Channel, with the wand and everything. It's about to be 2017, and that's basically my life in a nutshell. Posting every day on YouTube, acting, doing business, making comedy skits for Instagram, and laughing the rest of the time. If you aren't already a Jake Pauler, you better join the family, because we are just getting started. 2017 is going to be the craziest year yet.
And he did not lie.
So I learned that 2017 was like the worst year of his life.
Yeah.
My God.
That does make a lot of sense, and it adds up.
Like, Dad was like, come on, kids, we got this. I think that Jake doesn't really have a dad.
That's so deep.
I think this is like way more deep and complicated than I was expecting.
So true.
Sociopaths.
Yes.
So, what are the characteristics, I guess?
Sociopaths believe that like the law doesn't apply to them.
Hurt anyone?
And like the rules don't apply to them.
Always causing trouble. 15 behavior strikes.
They drive fast, probably.
Fast vehicles.
So they always just think they're better,
Whatever we did, we wanted to be the best at.
bigger.
Savage.
Savages only.
So if they're watching a ton of YouTube videos,
We started watching YouTube videos as our form of entertainment.
let's say someone was super successful.
Our favorite channel was called Smosh.
If they saw that someone was doing this, they're like, oh, they got so many views. And like,
Logan said to me, we should start making videos. YouTube?
then they'll be like, oh, I could do that too.
We loved their videos and wanted to create our own channel. And we called it Zoosh.
I can mimic that.
It was almost the exact same as Smosh. God damn it, Logan, what were you thinking?
So they learn like what type of emotional responses get.
Putting two and two together right now is really making me think.
People in the comments really feel for them.
We love you. It's because we love you.
And then they'll do that. Maybe they'll buy more merch or whatever, right? Power, money.
I realized that I could make money from making videos.
You'll leave every conversation feeling like it was worse for them and you feel bad for them.
I kind of feel a little bad for them too.
You know, or you'll just view them in a positive light.
This is so deep.
Such a nice person.
Well, but they don't have emotions, so like they would cry.
I legit almost cried.
They can even be married with kids. Whatever they think helps them fit in, they're gonna put up the best show that they can.
I've definitely met a few where I've got that gut feeling, but I don't get that gut feeling. I honestly don't think he is one. I'm gonna keep it real. Are those people probably
Better manipulators. Or they know enough about you. I know.
Bye.
This is so scary. I'm so done with Sherry.
Dear Shane Dawson.
You can't just say like, you're a sociopath. The word I would like to use is sociopathic tendency. So a lot of us, me included, will do some dumb shit. Maybe some stuff that lacks empathy.
This is crazy.
Strictly for views, right? It gets us views. I'm gonna be the biggest entertainer on the planet, which gets us subscribers. Our motivating factor is to reach the next level. Next level, guys. 2.8 billion views on YouTube this year. Sociopath is boiled down someone who is just more savage than everyone else.
Savage. Savages only.
Wow. Oh. It's gonna be okay, Shane. I love you.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe, probably. We'll see, I guess.
If he wants the truth to come out, then if he's 100% real about the situation, then this stuff shouldn't affect him. If anything, it should bring a light to the situation. That's how I see it.
the Alyssa situation with the ex-girlfriend?
Jake's kicking me out.
I watched her video.
It was both of our faults, really. He shouldn't have treated me like shit day after day and then expect everything to be okay.
And I saw videos of him like spitting on
Can we skip Tuesday and get to Wednesday? Because I'm ready to see this. That's about to be a tea spilling video. Ooh. Well, party guys, there you have it. Me reacting to this series, part 3, I believe it is. You guys, look, my mind is a little bit of here, a little bit of there. This video was very insightful, needless to say. Oh my goodness, I actually saw Logan Paul's video, Dear Shane Dawson, and I was like, okay, wait, what? But you know, at the end of the day, Shane is doing something big. I don't want to say that this series is going to make us feel sorry for Jake Paul or make us feel some type of way towards Jake Paul. I really do think it's just an oversight or an overview of his life so that we can see why he is the way he is. Whether or not that's going to make us think of him differently or critique him differently, who knows? At the end of the day, I believe in Shane. I believe that he has this series under wraps. I don't know what is about to happen or what rest we have to come for us, but I'm super duper excited to see how this ends up. Shane, stay strong. I know this is hard for you, but I have faith in you. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this series, about this part. What are you guys thinking so far, you guys? On the way back up, you know the drill. Don't forget to check out all my social media in the description box below. You guys, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff is down there, you guys. Don't forget to love yourself, love someone else. I will see you guys next time. Deuces.